Welcome to the lounge and the US indices report. We'll be looking at the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. And what we're looking at here now is a completion of wave 4, and that gives us from wave 3 here, an A wave to here, an A and a B. And we've looked at the C wave being up here as 5 waves, as it should be, in terms of the first wave here, second, third, fourth, and fifth here. Now, it's a bit of a strange fit, but it's the best fit, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. So now we need to get some evidence of a move up. Now, on this CFD here, the move up here appears to be corrective, but on the cash market it appears to be impulsive. So we'd need to gather some more information. If I've made an error anywhere, the error would be well, in around this B wave here, in the way that this is labelled, and that would mean that this A wave here is actually on this low, and this B wave is here, and we would have an extra wave to the downside in terms of having wave 1 here, wave 2 here, wave 1 here, wave 2 here, wave 3, 4, 5, and then another 4th, another 5th wave here. So it's possible that we can get some type of situation like this before we move up. I don't think it's the case, but it just means that we need to be a little bit diligent, on the way up, looking for any sort of corrective patterns. Now, if I take this pattern here that we're looking at and go to the tech stocks, we can see firstly here for the Nasdaq, it's taken out this top here. But we're still in the B wave, in the same situation as well. The A wave here, then an A wave to here, B wave to here. So that can actually be moved here. Not that it's a big deal. And then in this case here, we've got 5 waves up here for wave 1 and 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third wave, 4th wave, and the 5th wave here. So it's quite fitting in this case for it to be here, and that's why we've gone for the S&P 500 over that side. And then once again here we've got wave 1, ABC for 2, 3rd, 4th, and the 5th wave here. And we've been counting 5 waves in this 5th wave here, and that's completed. And we're seeing the move up here now. So the more support in trading terms, rather than the analysis, the more support that we can see, or you can see on the 4,000 here, then further upside. Also, too, as mentioned on Friday, we've got a holiday in the US today, the President's Day. But I just thought we'd best look at this anyway. I want to go back to the S&P 500 now, now that I've sort of justified why I've got this situation here and these 5 waves here. So coming back to the S&P 500, from the daily chart, we should just be able to cut straight into the 2-hour chart here. And I'll just open this up a little bit. These are the 5 waves we've been working down through here, as you know. And we can see that we've got a very clear reversal here as such, and we're looking for a low in here, as we had a little 5-wave structure in here. Now this move up here is traveling very nicely. I'm going to go to the 15-minute chart now and just look at this here. Now, what makes this corrective? This is the low here. This little move up here is actually in 3 waves. I can get 5 waves out of it, but it doesn't really have the right, I wouldn't have a lot of confidence in that 5 waves. And this is corrective here, so that's fine as well. In the cash market, this low here finishes as a low and then starts producing 5 waves up. So on the cash market, we would start to be looking for a retracement very soon, probably a bit higher, but if it turns on the opening, then we would need to look at this pulling back into this sort of zone here, top of group 1, 1830 at this point, perhaps higher if it opens up through here higher. As I mentioned, on the cash market, it appears that we've got 5 waves, so if I took it off this one here, the 5 waves, I would kind of forget about all of this here and use this as the low and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into here, and then have the A, the B, and the C here, and then further up. In one way or another, we're going to get some sort of correction here before we see further upside here. As I mentioned, the cash market does have a clear 5-wave structure up through here, and yeah, so we'll look for that turn within group 2 here for that. But like I said, we've been looking for the turn. We'll adjust our equity trades based on this to a point, and yeah, and then we'll just wait for some more evidence to pull in here. Yeah, so there will be parts, if we can see that the move back down through here is actually corrective, well, then we can take a position here as well. All right, well, look, it's just short and sweet, and the Dow Jones is the same as well. So let's just see how this unfolds, and let's see what sort of pattern we get when the volume comes back in on the Tuesday. Cheers.